Complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
All right, everyone. Today's court hearing is absolutely wild. We've got a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen on trial for indecent exposure after allegedly touching himself in public while staring at a woman. Things spiral out of control quickly, and the defendant completely loses it, as you're about to see. His lawyer looks incredibly uncomfortable. Honestly, I feel bad for her. You can practically see the regret on her face, like she's questioning every step that led her to this moment. Imagine going through years of law school just to end up representing this guy. Judge Flair has clearly had enough. The courtroom is in chaos, and the entire situation goes off the rails fast. Let's dive into the footage, and let me know your thoughts on this insane case as we go.
Good morning, sir. What was the last name again?
Lane, Brandon Lane, yeah.
So, Mr. Lane, you were charged with. All right, you were charged with indecent exposure. You wanted to do the PC on indecent?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with indecent exposure. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a defendant touching his private area at the Metro-owned downtown transit center located on 1900 Main Street, Harris County, Texas. Officer was advised by Metro Dispatch that the complainant called and stated that the defendant was exposing himself to her. Complainant told officers that the defendant was a black male in a blue hoodie and boarded a Metro bus, and then ultimately pointed the bus that he had boarded. Matching the description, and complainant witness confirmed that that was the same person. Complainant stated that the defendant followed her from across the street, pulled out his penis, and started exposing it to her and looking at her. She further stated that the defendant began stroking his penis back and forth with his hands, looking at her without speaking, approximately 5 to 10 feet away. The complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his penis as he was stroking.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, the officers approached two males. I have to wait on body cam to see what the other male looked like, but my client's saying that wasn't him. He just.
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, we will get the body cam to ensure and see if that is in fact you, because we don't know. All we know is that we have someone that has identified you. I will try to have them get the body. Do you have it now? What evidence do you have now?
This is a brand new case, Your Honor. This is the 26th, so I don't know. There's nothing in yet, so I literally just wrote this up before I came to court.
Okay, I will, Mr. Lane, I will try to have them get the information and the body cams as quick as possible so we can verify that it is you. I would say let's try hopefully a week. The problem is that I can't give you a PR bond because you continue to take off on us. I had your evading arrest at 7503 because we can't get you here. So, okay. Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
Hey, hit the button, please.
Yes. Now you start with that. I I don't know if it was necessarily him.
All right, same thing happened down there with me.
That was, no.
Hey, Ms. Hayes, can we have him evaluated, please?
On his previous case, Your Honor, his first case in your court, he was already set for a mental health evaluation, but he absconded. He's homeless.
He's,
So,
the look that he was giving us, did you see me eyeing you to?
yes, I moved over, yes.
Well, you see where I came, you see?
Yeah.
He's pretty coherent when I'm speaking with him, but I've seen the episode
I
coming
just,
about. So he's gonna be in custody. Hopefully we can schedule the evaluation. I'll speak to the CLO and go from there.
for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks for sticking with that. Honestly, that was one of the wildest scenes I've seen in a courtroom in a long time. My guy walked in presumed innocent, but after that meltdown, it was basically self-sentencing. He was slamming his head on the table like he just realized his free trial expired. At this point, I think it's fair to say we've got enough evidence to charge him, not just with indecent exposure, but with exposing a total lack of self-control. Major props to his attorney, though. She backed away so smoothly, like she already knew her client was about to turn into the Hulk. And after the mean mug he threw at the judge, yeah, she's probably mentally drafting the "I regret to inform you that I can no longer represent you" email as we speak. All right, let's jump into the next hearing, where Judge Boyd absolutely torches everyone in the room for talking over her while she's just trying to call the cases. Let's get into it.
If you are in the box, do not talk to your client while we're on the record. How do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. I keep saying that. And what I keep saying is, I don't understand when we're not on the record, everybody just sits there and don't talk to anybody. And the minute we get on the record, that's when everybody wants to have a conversation. I have patience in my pocket, but slowly but surely, that patience is going to wear out. Everyone who's on the trial docket, if you are on the trial docket, you need to have the court coordinator or the clerk pull your file so I can let you know when you can be back here for trial, because we're not going to do this thing where everybody is rushing up here at 12 o'clock when we're actually taking our lunch at 12, because the prosecutors need a break at 12. The staff needs a break at 12. The court reporter who's been taking down everything that everyone's been saying needs their break. The probation officer needs their break. And do not approach the coordinator or the clerk when we're on the record. Again, how do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. Now, I hope everybody understands. And now that I've said this, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm not going to hear any chatter, and we're not even on the record. The end.
Clip 3, absolutely. Here's a polished and engaging version of your final paragraph that maintains the humor and tone while improving clarity, grammar, and flow. Now, I've honestly never seen Judge Boyd snap like that before, so it definitely caught me off guard. But to be fair, I totally get where she's coming from. Imagine trying to maintain order in a courtroom while every lawyer in the place rushes up like it's Black Friday at Walmart, and you're just trying to make it to lunch on time. Judges are responsible for keeping control, and under Rule 3, 5 of the American Bar Association's model rules, lawyers aren't supposed to disrupt proceedings like that. So yeah, I get why she had to shut things down fast. Before I wrap this up, let me know what you thought of that sovereign citizen trying to turn his forehead into a gavel. Like, sir, that is not how you make a legal argument. That's how you end up needing a padded cell. And just a quick reminder, acting like that in court won't just get you a headache. It can also land you a contempt charge, which can mean fines or even jail time. So, as wild as it is to watch, I definitely wouldn't recommend trying it in real life, unless you enjoy spending the night in a holding cell. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And drop a comment. Was Judge Boyd justified in how she handled things? Or do you think she went a little too far? Thanks so much for watching and take care.